Welcome back to My Classic Car. Well, Marvin, this is the wildest thing in the show. I got to tell you, I went by earlier this morning. I thought, oh, it's a Fiat 500. No, it's not a Fiat 500. Maybe it's an Isetta. No, it's definitely not an Isetta. What the heck is this thing? It's a Subaru. It's a '69 Subaru.
It is. It's called a Subaru 360.
I have never seen one of these.
They imported about 4,500, but there's only about 900 left on the road today.
Well, I can't believe they even imported 4,500. I have never, ever seen one of these. They're so wild looking. Was this really the first car Subaru imported?
It is. The first car to Subaru. They started building these in '52 in Japan. This exact same car. Yes,
really?
But they didn't import it until
So
'68.
what did this go for in '69?
In '69, it was $1,297.
$1,297. That's right. This is kind of a rollback, and you got a convertible.
Convertible
right?
top. Yeah, exactly.
And are these suicide doors?
They are. They're suicide doors.
Open it up. All right. Oh gosh, I'm going to open the other one. I mean, it's just the look of this thing. And back here, you actually get a little bit of Volkswagen going on.
Actually, yeah, you do. You do.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's definitely a weird look. But she's solid, you know?
Yes.
It's pretty solid.
Pretty solid.
And interior-wise, it's pretty sparse.
Pretty sparse, yes, pretty plain.
So you got a 3-speed, 4-speed? It's got a 4-speed
transmission.
Yeah, it's kind of a cute dash, though.
Yeah. All right.
So what's the engine here?
The engine is a 2-cylinder, 2-cycle, 360cc engine.
360cc. I mean, that's not even a very big motorcycle.
No, it's not. It makes 36 horsepower.
It does.
Yes.
And I love how the taillights are up here.
Yep.
And Young, what's that? Is that the model?
Young, yeah, they built 2 versions. The standard was 25 horse with a 3-speed.
Oh.
And I like to call this the SS.
This is
From Japan.
This is the hot rod.
This is
right?
a hot rod. It's 36 horsepower and 4-speed. So.
And is this your gas?
That's the fuel tank. Yes, where you put the fuel tank.
8 gallons or
6 gallons.
6 gallons.
6 gallons.
What kind of mileage does something like this get?
It gets I've got over 60 miles to gallon with it.
No kidding.
Yes. Yeah. They advertise 66 miles to the gallon.
66 miles to the gallon. And in '69, nobody cared.
Nobody cared. We had to give them away.
Wow. What a kick this thing is. I love it.
Thank you very much, Dennis. Thank you.
69 Subaru
360.
360. I love it.
All right.
Well, Todd, this has got to be one of the bigger vehicles here today. This is a 64 Chevy Carryall?
Correct.
Carryall or
Suburban
or whatever. This thing's a tank, man. I don't know if I've ever seen one done like this, because you've really, you tricked it up, but you kept it stock.
I did. Yeah, that was the intent, was to kind of keep the outside looking original, and made a few changes to it.
These things they're huge, man. And it's tall. They're
It is.
incredibly tall. But you even kept the interior, at least the layout of it, stock too.
We did. We tried to keep it's got the original 3 seats in it. With the middle seat is the little short seat, so you can get to the back seat.
You updated your gauges, but kept kind of a traditional layout.
We did. Yeah, we kept. It's the classic instruments.
And did you go with leather on your seats?
It's an ultra leather.
Oh, that's nice stuff, actually.
It is. It holds up really well.
Well, would the two-tone interior have been stock too?
The sides were all painted. Everything. It was all. The interior was usually a different color, more of like a silver or kind of a bronzish color, but
it looks dynamite. I love the sliding windows, but man, this baby is very, very long. When you get back here, is this what it looked like in '64, or has this been modified?
Nope, this is exactly how it would have looked.
Even the taillights?
Even the taillights.
Those are pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Is it a clamshell?
It is.
Open her up.
Alrighty.
I see why they might take this third seat out, because you really don't have any carry space at all with all the seats in there.
Right.
What engine would this have come with?
This one came with a 292. It had the 3-speed with the overdrive.
But I bet there's something different. Let's go look.
They're just a little bit different.
All right, show me what you got.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that's a little different. That's a new Vortex engine, right?
It is. It's out of a 2004 Chevy Avalanche. It's the 5.3 liter with the 4L60, the computer harness, everything. It's just like GM would have produced it.
Yesterday's beat, today's heart. I love that. Well, man, Todd, that is a slick truck, and you bought it here in Pinetop 6 years ago.
6 years ago here in Pinetop. Yes.
She looks a lot nicer now, man. 64 Chevy Carryall. Nice job.
Thank you.
Welcome back to My Classic Car. Well, Wayne, I love these Oldsmobiles. This is a 55 Olds 98 Holiday Coupe, right?
Yes, that's correct.
That's a long name, but you really haven't changed the outside at all, have you?
Right. My parents bought the car new in '55. So
Oh, this hasn't been in the family?
Yeah, that long, 55
Oh,
years.
man.
So 55th anniversary this year.
Holy
Yeah.
cow! It's just beautiful, and your color scheme is wild. I mean, this is a serious white. I mean, I was like blinded by it, but your green is pretty wild too. What is that?
It's a cyber green.
Man, I just love what you've done with the outside, but I really love what you've done with the inside. Again, you kind of kept stock look, but then gave these great colors, man.
Yeah, we couldn't find the cyber green for the inserts, so this is a celery green with a dough-colored new leather.
You padded the dash with that same dough color, and then you left the dash 55 Olds.
Absolutely, yeah. The only
With the
thing,
glove box in the middle.
right. The only thing we've added is some air conditioner controls for the new vintage air, but otherwise it's all the same.
Tilt column, that's nice.
Yeah, a little flaming river.
Just make it fun to drive.
There you go.
But I love these hard tops. The body style's great, and that post just disappears, and you're all open. You don't even need a convertible. The wrapped glass looks good, and back here with this trim, is that trim also from 55?
That was original. Yes.
That's a big chunk of.
Yeah, we
chrome
had
there.
97 pieces of chrome.
That's a lot of chrome, man.
Yeah.
And you probably re-chrome most of it.
Recombed or polished.
Cha-ching.
Yeah, cha-ching.
Tail lights look great. Are these NOS? Because they look brand new.
They are new. They're repos.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, it just looks fantastic. Now, originally this would have had like a 303 in it. With all you've done, I bet it's got something else.
A little bit different.
Let's go look. Oh yeah, that's no 303. Wow. So this is the RAMJET, the tune port injection.
Right, the 502, 502.
Oh, 502, 502.
565 pounds of torque.
Wow. So I mean, you're hauling around a pretty big car, but
About 4,000 pounds. So
and I bet it does it nicely.
it does it real well.
And I like how you've ducted your intake over, to each side.
Yeah, gets a little bit cooler on the air and makes it run a little bit better.
It just looks great. And is this your first time at the show, though?
Yes,
too?
first time for Pinetop.
So what do you think?
I love it. Great venue, beautiful day,
It is fabulous.
great
isn't it?
people. Yeah,
And a great car. 55 Olds 98 Holiday Coupe. You demand.
thank you.
I love it. Travis, this is a sweet machine, and really, really subtle. I mean, it's your basic street rod, 33 Ford, but this baby, rolling in, it even caught my eye. It's a wild color. At first I thought it was maroon, but then it's kind of purple. It's what is it?
It's called Candy Brandywine.
And it changed. It's different in different lights.
Right, yeah, some lights it looks purple, some lights it looks kind of a reddish color.
Yeah, kind of almost candy maroon or something like that.
Yeah.
But you built this baby, right?
Yeah, from the
She's an
ground
all
up.
steel 33.
A real original 33 unchopped.
This thing is just, and everything about it. I mean, you got a lot of old school stuff going on, but man, the interior, screams at me.
Right,
Is that Ostrich?
Ostrich interior with leather inserts on it.
Jeez, and even the Ostrich padded dash.
Yeah, it's got the baseball stitch, hand stitched dash. The steering wheel was all hand stitched.
Holy cow, VDO gauges.
Yeah.
It's dynamite. You got the headroom. I love the stance of it, and back here too, very, very stock looking. Then those are pretty much the stock taillights. So didn't they come up?
They were a little chopped. We chopped about 2 inches
Brought
out of
them a
them.
little bit there too.
Yeah, and then chromed them because usually they were painted.
Man, it's just, it is stunning. Now, 350 Chevy, a typical street rod motor. What do you got?
Cobra 427 side oiler.
No, that's something different. Let's go look at that. Oh yeah, that's the show. That's a 427 side oiler.
Side oiler,
Like
yes.
from back in the day?
Back in the day.
Where do you even come by an engine like that now?
It came in the car originally. A guy purchased it. We purchased from the guy that put it in there, and the rumor was it came out of a Cobra that was crashed.
A 427?
A 427
Cobra.
Cobra
And
crashed.
what'd they do with the Cobra?
I guess they scrapped it.
That was a while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They don't do that anymore. Holy cow. And what's the carburation?
Weber's. We got a quartet of Weber's on top.
A quartet of Weber's.
We put Edelbrock RPM heads on it, so it's got the aluminum heads.
Man, do people just totally dig this car?
Oh, absolutely. Everywhere we go, it gets all the attention.
Well, yeah, and again, it's a great looking car, but when you open the hood,
That's what gets everyone.
it's like, holy cow.
Yeah.
Wow, it's just stunning. Does she get driven, or is it really just a show
No,
car?
we drive it quite a bit. The owner, Ken Sutton, drives it, and then we take it to all the shows and we drive it everywhere.
What a cool car. I'm so glad you brought it up here.
Hey, thanks.
And you do good work, Travis.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
33 Ford rod, 427 side oiler. Yowza. Well, Randy, this is a really, really slick 65 Ranchero. I've always liked these little cars or trucks or whatever they are. What do you call it?
Officially, it is a truck.
Is it really? Okay. I never knew. It looks like a truck.
Well, the
but it looks like a
registration's
car.
had a PU next to it, and I thought that was for
There you go.
pickup.
But this is really beautiful. I mean, you've really done some nice customization on this, and you did this whole thing yourself, right?
Yes, I did.
Cool color combo. This is kind of almost a root beer or something. What is that?
It is a 2009 Scion, Toyota Scion
kidding.
color, yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and then how about the gray or silver or whatever?
I believe it's a Ford Crown Victoria color.
And then nice
There's a little pearl in it, yeah.
Yeah, and then of course the orange pinstriping really does a nice job setting it off. But I love the interior. You clearly have some skills if you did all this yourself. But you really cleaned up that dash.
Well, thank you.
And where are your controls?
Everything is under the dash, under the steering column. It's finger control, everything.
And you just got to kind of know where they are.
Exactly.
So you're turning on the air conditioning when you want to put your windows up sometimes, right?
Well, I got it figured out now, but I did do a few mistakes. So.
And then I like the seats and how you've molded them. And what are they out of?
They're out of a Mustang, a 98 Mustang.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it just looks great. And the color scheme, bringing that kind of maroon in there is really nice.
Yeah.
And your bed's great. That looks like poplar.
Yes, it is poplar. I bought the wood and
Went and got some poplar.
went to the local hardware store, and I cut it and I doweled it and penned it all together. And
Wow.
had to put in one piece because the tailgate doesn't open.
I noticed that. Speaking of that, there's a lot of work right here. You've welded all that in. You have no tailgate anymore.
No, we've done away with that.
It's smoothed it all out. I mean, it just flows so well. I like the LEDs here. Is that?
Yeah, it's my third brake light.
Oh, okay, the
I got
steer's eyes.
Yeah, their eyes light up. So want a little something different there.
Oh man! Now, if you were lucky, this thing would have come with a 289 back in '65.
Yes, it was a 289 when I
Okay.
had it.
But you probably have done something to that too. Should we go look at that?
Yeah, let's go
Let's
take a
go
look.
look at that. Wow. Okay, so that almost looks like a 289 block.
Well, it is the stock block, and took to the machine shop, Basco's, and we bored it out 30 over. It's got big aluminum heads, and now it's a 347 stroker.
And you did this in 2 years' time.
Yep.
Like I say, you got some skills, and that's actually your buddy's '62 Fairlane, right?
Yes, it is. Yep, it's a good friend of mine, and we do a lot of things together, and it's kind of ironic how we both ended up here right now. So
It's amazing. 65 Ranchero that is about as sweet as I've ever seen.
thank you very much.
Nice job, Randy.
Thank you.
Oh man, Run to the Pines is an outstanding show. I've been trying to make it here for years, and I'm glad I finally did. You ought to think about doing the same.